Hi, it's Ann Bradley. We're going to continue today with some tips and tricks about divorcing your jerk. Last time I talked about how to make a plan and not talk to anybody. Let me tell you why. People ask me, what's so important? Why can't I tell my sister, my brother, or my mother, or my father? Because people have a tendency to not keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to those close to them. They have a secret and it just bubbles up inside. They want to tell it. And the problem with that is that this is the kind of secret and kind of information that when it gets back to your spouse, if he's a jerk or she's a jerk, it can and will be used against you. The person you're divorcing will be unhappy that you have talked about it to anybody, will want to do payback. If you've said anything at all about property division, money, fraud, children, custody, your sex life, anything about why you're getting divorced or what you want, this person will tell their attorney, and that information can be used against you. So please keep it to yourself until it's all out in the open. Plan. Don't just go running off telling people. And second of all, don't go filing right away. Don't file until you know what is going on in your state, what your rights are, what your responsibilities are. That's why it's important to talk to an attorney. Various different attorneys, gathering information stage. Because then you can make a decision. Once you have all the information in front of you, you know what you want, you know what you can get, you know what the problems are going to be, you know what your attorney will tell you, an attorney will tell you what your spouse's reaction might be or the judge's reaction. These are all data points. Data points put together help you make a decision. If you only hear about a few things, such as, oh, moms always get custody. Well, then you may just barge right on out there and go screaming at your ex, ha, 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 you'll never get custody, I'm getting the kids. Well, no, you may not. That may be interpreted as parental alienation syndrome, and your ex will use that against you because this is a jerk who doesn't understand that you're just upset. This is a jerk who says, I'm going to get her. Yeah? And when they have the law behind them, that law can be used as a 2x4. And let me explain that 2x4. My spouse and I were talking, communicating, when we were getting divorced. And then he went and hired Jeffrey Kaufman, a Palo Alto attorney. And afterwards he called me up and he said, Jeffrey said, ha ha ha, shall I hit her over the head with a 2x4? And he did. He proceeded to run one of the most unethical, aggressive divorces around. The worst kind. He's a pit bull attorney. He assists in concealing fraud from the court, which he admitted. And he told my ex to lie. That was hitting me over the head with a 2x4. And I like to say, Jeffrey, the 2x4 is in my hands now, and I use it as for education, not for smashing people. I don't go for that. You don't want to smash people because you don't ever get out of the divorce anything good, even if you win. And I won. But because of what Jeffrey did, he spoiled it all. So you have to be careful not only of the attorney you pick, but listen very carefully to the name of the person that your spouse hired. Opposing counsel does make a difference. So, quick overview. You keep quiet because it can turn around and hurt you if you don't. You choose an attorney that's ethical and isn't going to try and make this go on forever and ever. And you find out what you can about opposing counsel and realize that they can be very unethical. And plan, get online and see what other people write about opposing counsel. For instance, if somebody in town here is thinking of hiring Jeffrey Kaufman, or if it's their opposing counsel, they can get online and see what I've written about him and learn. They can read my book, because my entire book is all about what happened in court and what happened when Jeffrey lied to the pro tem judge, and bar complaints, why he was investigated by the state bar. You really don't want to go through all this kind of stuff. But if you're divorcing a jerk, at least you know that these are possibilities and they can happen. So get your ducks in order. Understand your finances back and forth. Get online and learn the family code. Go read lawyers' blogs. They give a lot of information. And go read their sections on spousal support, custody, property division, tax implications, a whole lot of stuff. So it's really, that's why I say plan, because if you don't have a plan, you will end up in chaos. And you just left hell. You don't want to go to chaos and hell. So plan, keep quiet, and keep calm so that you can have a smile on your face at the end of this.